pushing. I could feel his head in my hoo-ha. It was very painful. My other older sister, the nurse that I called at the beginning, she calls it the ring of fire. I guess a lot of people call it that. And that's really what it fucking is. It burns like all hell. Okay, y'all? It hurts. So anyway, since I wasn't like really being monitored, I asked my other sister who was with me in the room. I was like, this baby's coming. I feel him. I can't stop these contractions. At that point, it really was uncontrollable. You can't stop those sensations. So I was like, you need to call the nurse. So she gets the nurse in there. The nurse comes in and she checks me. Well, at this point, I'm kind of stopped paying attention to everything that's going on around me, and I'm just focusing on this pain that I have. And then the nurse starts calling people. All of a sudden, all these people are in, and she's trying to tell me to stop pushing. What I think happened was I was pushing really hard, and I feel like I felt a part of the umbilical cord come out. And so she was telling me to stop pushing because that's really bad for the baby and you. And plus, they couldn't get the baby's heart rate. I was lying on my side at this point. They were getting really worried. And so Lily, she ended up screaming at me. She was like, Chelsea, you need to pay attention. You need to pay attention. You need to stop pushing. You're going to hurt yourself. So I tried to stop pushing. And then I started listening to the coaching that the midwife was giving me, and she was telling me when to push and when to release. And my honest advice is, when they tell you it's like making a bowel movement, it really is. That's exactly the mindset I had with my pushing. I was pushing from my anus, sorry to say, guys. I was really pushing to make a bowel movement. I really hope I didn't. I don't know what was there. And I was just really, really focused. And throughout the labor, there were two mantras that I had the whole time. One was, I'm not a lemon. That was from a book by Ina May. She's a very well-known midwife. And basically it's just a reminder that your body is made to do this. You can do this. So even Super Daddy throughout the labor would sometimes remind me I'm not a lemon, so I would be able to breathe through my contractions and just let my body do what it's supposed to do. My other mantra that I kept telling myself was, every contraction gets me closer to my baby. And that really, really helped me out a lot, and it made sense to me because I was just really able to focus through those contractions, and even when they hurt really, really bad, I was just like, just breathe through this one because it gets you closer to little J coming. And so anyways, so we're at noon, I'm pushing, I'm listening to my midwife tell me when to push. 9 minutes later, baby J comes into the world. If you've done your math, you will realize that is probably the quickest labor and delivery of a first-time mom. Statistically speaking, I have never heard of a labor that went that quickly. And I know I'm very, very, very blessed to have a labor that went that long, because quite frankly, by 7 o'clock, my legs were already shaking. They had already given out. I couldn't even control myself when I was not having a contraction. I would fall asleep, and not like a deep REM sleep or anything, obviously, because, I'm only getting 3-minute naps in between, but I was going to sleep, and then I was waking up for a contraction. I was going to sleep, and I was waking up for a contraction. Two things of note with my labor. One was, at one point, because they were not getting a heart rate, they wanted to, I don't remember what it's called, y'all, and I'm really sorry, but they wanted to put that little metal hook thing into the top of the baby's head to try and get a heart rate. And my husband was very, very adamant about not doing that. And so when that happened, I was still laying on my side, and the midwife was telling me that she was going to do this, and I was like, blah, okay, okay. And Justin was like, no, we're not going to do that. That's an intervention. We're not going to do that. So what they had me do was roll over onto my back, and at that point, the baby completely crowned, and so there was no need to do the reading. They hadn't even fully unwrapped the little thing to do the reading. So again, I was completely all natural, not a single intervention, very short labor and delivery. Very, very lucky. I'm very, very lucky to have gone through that process, and as well as having my dream labor situation happened. Everything that went down was what I wanted. There wasn't anything bad that was going on. I'm sorry this video is really long. Another thing was, well, I'll save that for a different video. So that basically is my labor delivery story. I hope you guys enjoy it. I will be posting some more vlogs and backtracking different things that happened during my pregnancy and post-pregnancy. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I love all the 3 people that are subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye!